This is the first in a series of videos for the Consignment ITX consignment store software. For this first video, we're going to go through an initial setup as if you had just completed the installation of the software and are ready to set it up for the first time. So we're going to log in. The default username is admin and the password is admin. You notice when you log on as admin, all of the features turn on by default. What we'll do first is click the company icon. You can see it's made up of 4 tabs: identification, where you would enter your company information, legal information, telephone number, fax, email, and website address if you have one. The second tab are the terms. This is where you set your consignment period, your default consignment period for your consigners, and the store's percentage of the cut. You can also set up item markdown. You can tell it to reduce the price by, in this example, 30% after 30 days, 50% after 60 days, 75% after 75 days. And once again, these are entirely adjustable depending on how you want to run your store. The data backup drive ID is where you will select the identifier for your memory stick. The best way to figure out which drive ID this is to get you a memory stick, plug it into your USB port, and when you do that, a window will pop up, and up at the top of the window will have the drive identifier, and then you'll want to come here and set this to that drive identifier. You also want to set your default receipt printer right here. In our case, we're going to use an HP OfficeJet printer. Now this software was originally designed to work best with the Star series receipt printers. They print on 3.5-inch standard receipt printer paper like you see in the grocery stores. You can designate if the freight is taxable, or whether to use whether to use the X-Charge credit card processing software. This is optional. If you're interested in taking credit cards, then you can contact us and we'll arrange setup for that. Contract text box here. This is the consignor's contract. And what you can do is you can go through this and you can change it to suit your store name and address. You can basically leave the default information in there, but like I said, you can change this to whatever you'd like. This is the point of sale receipt text at the end. It's a thank you note, or whatever you'd like to end a receipt with. You can type here. Next, we're going to go to the sales tax tab. This is where you set up your sales tax. Now you can either select single rate if you don't have multiple tax rates. This is what you would select, and you'd specify your tax rate right here, who you pay it to. If you pay multiple rates, you'd click the multiple rate radio button, and you'd enter in the individual tax rates and the description for each area. And as you do that, the tax rate total will total right here for you, so you can watch and see to make sure you have the right rate set. List maintenance. These are the various drop-down boxes that you'll see throughout the program, like in the point of sale system, the add new inventory item, mainly it will allow you to define your default values so entering an item is much faster. For example, department list, children's, category, children's shoes, and then the brand name, color. You have the pay type list that is used in different places throughout the program. This is your tag color for if you're going to use the inventory program to print barcode labels. You can specify the color here. This is the item size, like a shoe size or dress size, and the shipper values for your order entry application. To add or delete one of these items, you click the corresponding radio button. For example, payment type, peso, and you click delete, and it would delete that entry. Also, if you want to add another payment type, you would click payment type, type the value in the enter new item box, and click save. Alright? That covers the company information setup. And we're going to stop right here for a short break.